Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Guys, welcome back to another beer review, another Curiosity beer. This is Curiosity 100. That's crazy. 100 Curiosity beers. How do they do that? How do you have 100 different recipes that are all mostly IPAs and double IPAs? That's insane. I'm stoked for Treehouse. They've been just absolutely killing it for the last at least 5 years that I've been drinking their beer. Prior to that too. So Curiosity 100. There's a whole thing on the can about there was a time standing in a small red barn contemplating the future. Now they're in a fucking massive compound. It's nuts what they've done. So this basically just says thanks for drinking our beer. Nate, you're welcome for drinking your beer. We all enjoy your beer. It's fantastic. So yeah, this is a per the label double IPA, 8.4%. They put the ABV on this one. Beer comes courtesy of my man Travis. I appreciate you, brother. Canned on August 20th. So we are just like Curiosity 99, about 5 weeks in the can. Love the can art. It reminds me of, there's a stout that they do. I think this kind of woodsy label is sort of the same, but doesn't say the hops. Don't know. Going in blind. Because that's what we like to do. It's fun to guess stuff and be totally wrong about it. You should try it sometime. We're going to use our Treehouse proper glassware because beer tastes better in proper glassware. And let's get into this one. We just reviewed Curiosity 99. It was a little bit of a letdown if you didn't see that video. I think the can there were some oxidation issues with it. So hopefully this one's not like that. Maybe it will be. I don't know. I can smell it though. So far so good. It's that typical Treehouse, super hazy. This one's again like that kind of orange, just hazy orange juice with a good finger and a half of fluffy white head again. This looks almost exactly from here what the last one looked like. Super small bubbles on the outside, sudsy bubbles on the inside. It looks absolutely amazing in that proper glassware. So the last one, 99, said double IPA, didn't give us any information. So this one's 8.4%. Maybe that one was 8.4%. I don't know. The sugar fat nose in it. This smells really tropical fruity. I've been drinking, I don't want to say a lot of, but I've been drinking recently. I've really fallen in love with Strata hops. This kind of reminds me of the beers that I've smelled from Strata. It's like passion fruity. It smells almost like naked juice like. There's a good amount of sweetness in this though. It's like sugary sweetness, and I don't know if that's the almost 8.5%. It doesn't come off fusel like alcohol, but it might be like sweet, kind of a little bit of like twinge of booze maybe. It's got sweet citrus fruits too. It's like sweet, like really sweet, like overripe tangerines. There might even be like some pineapple kind of peach ring candy in there too. It's really, really, really tropical. And yeah, there's a good sweetness. I mean, maybe that's like the kind of bready sweetness that we're smelling. I'm not sure what that sweetness is. It smells great. Again, almost 8.5%. You do not smell booze. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and taste it. Travis, cheers. Thank you, sir. I said this in the last Curiosity review. It's crazy that there's 100 of these. First Curiosity beer that I reviewed was 18. That was, what was that, 5 years ago? It's nuts. This is crazy. Like, these beers are super dank. This beer is really dank, very intense bitterness to it. And I do not remember Treehouse being like that. And I know I've said this in all my recent Treehouse reviews. I really think that it's on purpose now. It has to be. This has to be on purpose. They are like being much more generous with their hops. They're getting more of like that kind of intense hoppy bitter vibe to kind of, I don't want to say balance out all the juice that you're getting because it's not really balanced on your palate. But it feels like they're going away from that really soft, like Treehouse like profile that you always had. This is crazy how like bitter hoppy it is on my tongue. It's really tropical fruity though. Like papaya, passion fruity. Yeah, like sweet tangerines. Maybe like I said, a little bit of like pineapple. It's even got like some stone fruity kind of thing going on. But mid palate to finish, it digs into your tongue and it gets dank. I mean, I've heard people in beer reviews say like they'll taste like like when you smell someone like pouring asphalt or like burnt rubber. Like it kind of tastes like that on the back of my tongue. It's really, 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 really like intense bitter like that. It doesn't get like offensive, but it's going towards that like offensive, crazy thing. If you gave this to me blind, there's not a chance in fuck I would be able to say this was a treehouse beer. There's no way. It just does not, the finish of this does not taste like a treehouse beer. But like I said, these are more and more they're getting like this. I think this is on purpose. They're getting more aggressive with their hops and they're trying to bring like that. I don't know if they're trying to bring like that kind of East Coast, West Coast, like mash kind of a thing going on, but it's crazy. This does not taste like a treehouse beer. Mouth feels creamy. But yeah, I can't get over how like crazy bitter, just like raw hop character there is on the finish of that. It's not balanced, and treehouse beers are usually balanced and like soft and very expressive whatever hops they're using, and this one's not like that. Not bad by any means, but it's just not what I have come to expect from treehouse. So again, these curiosity beers are just kind of stuff they like playing with, and maybe that's what they were doing with this one too. I mean, they've had 100 of these. It's nice to see them do something different. I mean, a lot of the curiosity beers, you know, way back when that I was having, there was a big gap that I missed in them, but a lot of them, they start tasting the same. Like they just have the same, like, oh, this is treehouse, it's amazing. But they can just kind of get to where it's like monotonous, like, oh, same thing over and over and over and over again. This is definitely not that. So like I said, not a bad beer, just I wouldn't be able to tell you blind that this was a treehouse beer. It's crazy. So fun beer to check out. Cool to celebrate 100 curiosity beers. Travis, I appreciate you sharing this. If you guys have had it, leave a comment. It'll be fun to like talk to people about these last two beer reviews to see what they think. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. These are the first two beers I've had the whole week, so it's not like my palate's fatigued. It's just, I don't know, it's way, way different. So that's it, I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.